Hey everybody, it's Dr. Brackney, and we're always glad to give great health information because our purpose is to educate, adjust, and inspire individuals and family toward lifetime wellness. And that's what we want you to do, is get you well and keep you well. And education is one of the biggest ways that you can learn how to be better. So we're going to talk today about sciatica. One of the most common, probably my top 3 reasons people are coming into my office is they've got nerve pressure, nerve pain, and they've got sciatica. Now, there's lots of reasons for sciatica, and that's why we're going to try and figure out what is the root cause. You know, we're going to do an exam, we're going to do history, we're going to do physical. We're just going to check you out. Get to the bottom. What's been going on? How did it start? Why did it start? What aggravates it? What makes it better? What makes it worse? When is it at its worst? How often is it coming? And that's going to give us a lot of information of your health history. But let's just talk about what sciatica is and what sciatica isn't. Sciatica is irritation of the sciatic nerve, which actually happens to be the longest nerve in your spine. The longest nerve in your body. And we look over here at this chart here, and you can see here's the sciatic nerve. And you'll see that this sciatic nerve actually the roots of it start up here in the spine. It goes down through here, goes through a piriformis muscle, which people hear about, and it goes all the way down the leg. And it ends up having connections all the way to the big toe. So people with sciatica can get pain that is just right in their buttocks, right down the back of their leg, or their lower leg, or all the way down their feet, or combinations in between. So if you have pain, and some people have it in their back, believe it or not, some people have no back pain, but you're still irritating the nerves and they're feeling it somewhere else in there. So sciatica oftentimes means that the bones in the spine have twisted and pinched. Now they're the bones down here. It's just easier for me to not hold it like this. It's when the spine twists and shifts, and now there's poor nerve supply. That twisting, shifting, tilting, leaning, or unequal pressure in the spine can compress, irritate, or slow down that nerve flow. That can cause all that pain to start the spine here, run all the way down the leg. Sometimes you can actually get a disc that shifts, or whatever word, bulges, protrudes, there's a lot of different words, slips, meaning now the disc is actually starting to cause pressure on that nerve. If that's the case, you have an opening here where the nerve comes out, and if this spine shifts or twists, you can kind of see how we can end up with less room for the nerve. Now you add a disc that's taking up room. Now you have bad position that has less space for a nerve to get out. Now you've got more pressure from a disc that's causing the nerve not to be able to get out or exit or enter okay. That's bad. Chiropractic adjustments can help the body settle back down, open up the nerve pathways, and start to relieve that sciatica because you're getting healthy. A healthy spine doesn't have pain from sciatica. And as we start to get you healthier, by lining up the spine, we can do that. Now, we also talked about the piriformis, and there's a lot of different stretches, that people talk about. The piriformis muscle doesn't choose to contract on its own. It contracts out of irritation. See, muscles don't contract on their own, so if people think it's just a piriformis spasm and there's no other reason, well, how come the piriformis muscle is spasming? The answer is, it's getting nerve supply to spasm. It's responding. Without nerve supply, muscles will just sit dormant. And Christopher Reeve is the biggest example of that. He never had another muscle spasm in his body after he cut off all the nerve supply to those muscles. So if it's a nerve piriformis spasm, then we actually have to find out what nerve is irritating the piriformis muscle that's causing it to get tight, that's causing it to have symptoms that are going down the leg. So we'll talk about giving stretches and exercises while you're going through the healing process. We might tell you to heat or to ice, or we might be able to tell you how to sit or stand or do different things. But ultimately, the way to get rid of sciatica is to open up all the nerve supply from your spine freely all the way down to your toes. When Yeah, that happens. You feel great. So I look forward to you coming in, getting an evaluation. If you've got sciatica or your family or friends have it, send them our way. We'll do a checkup and we'll figure out what's going on. And once we figure out what's going on, they can start living happy and pain-free. So I look forward to helping you out. Have a super healing day.